Afternoon, ladies and gents. I'm just coming on to do another very simple but effective card, but I just wanted to show you my finished card from my previous video. And I finished adding all my embellishments, and this is the tri-fold shutter card. Okay, that's the profile, and there's my finished card. So I just wanted to share that with you. And again, if you don't put these rolled roses on like I put on, it will fit in a normal size envelope. So that will be going up on my Pinterest. Now this morning I'm doing a card with you, but it's also a challenge for our team group. So I just thought I'd come on and share it with you while I'm doing it for the challenge anyway. So I thought, well, while I'm making it up, I might as well film it and share it. So it's just another simple card, excuse me, with simple layers on it. But will the layers, apparently, things in three, whatever way you'd position them, tend to draw the eye, is more pleasing to the eye, apparently. So I've got three layers, if you like. Now I've got my almost square layer, which is 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I've got my oblong layer, which is, I shall tell you now, each layer, as you probably already know because I do say it in a lot of my videos, each layer I go down by 1/4 inch. So if my base card, which is very vanilla, is 5 1/4 by 5 1/2, my blue layer is 5 by 5 1/4. Then my DSP is 4 3/4 by 5. So it goes down 1/4 inch. So my oblong one is, let me just measure because I didn't write the dimensions down because I didn't think I was going to film it. So it's 5 1/4 lengthwise by 2 inches. So that makes that 1 3/4 inches width by 5 length, and that's going to go on the top there. And then my third layer, because don't forget we're going down in threes, is excuse me, I've got a terrible croaky throat, is 4 width by 4 length. So it's 4 by 4 square, and I've just alternated the corners with my corner rounder. So this will be 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and again I've done the opposite corners just to bring more interest into the card. And this one, which is my final top layer, is 3 by 3 1/4, and that's just going to sit on there. So you can see what I mean about drawing the eye in, because it's 3 layers, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it makes sense to me, but there you go. So we're just going to start constructing this card, and as I say again, this is one of our Facebook groups, our team Facebook group challenge for this week. So after I've constructed it, I will have to post it on our team page. So again, I'm just going to use my snail, and I'm just going to construct this all with you. So I've used very vanilla. Ooh, sugar, me and say it's come out. Very vanilla, soft sky, because it's one of my favourite colours. Then I've used the, I think it's Falling for You. Yeah, Falling in Love DSP. And again, it's all double-sided, but I like the butterfly side. Oh, come on. Glue just does not really like me these days. So I'm just going to construct this. And you'll see I've got some stamps out. That's me insert. I'll put that in before we go any further. I've got some stamps already mounted on the blocks. And they are the Beautiful You stamps. There's some lovely papers in, and they are all double-sided. Okay. So because this is all the same designer series paper, and I've used the backing that coincides with the paper with the DSP, it's all, you know, coming together, it's all matching. So I'll put this on. Now this is the piece I'm going to stamp on, and it's just a piece of Very Vanilla. And as I say, I'm going to use the Beautiful You stamp set, which is this one, and it comes in 2 boxes, and I just think it's lovely. And if you have the watercolour pencils, which are these ones, by Stampin' Up, you can do some fantastic things with this stamp set. I've seen loads. So yeah. So for my lady image, I'm going to use Smoky Slate Classic Stamp Pad, because to me it looks as though it's been sketched when you use the Smoky Slate. I don't know, you may feel different, but for me it works, and it's not as harsh as what black is. So I'm just gonna sort of, let me stand up. Sort it over to the side. I'm just giving it, remember my 5-second rule, to let the ink transfer onto the paper. And sit back down now. Okay, that should be grand. There's our lady. See what I mean about it looking sketched? I think that's lovely. They've really thought about these stamps, I have to say. Now, do I want to, yeah, I'm going to go with the soft sky, because my top layer on my card is more of the pink. So I'm going to go with the soft sky to bring it all together. And I'm going to colour Our Lady's dress in. But I'm not going to colour it. I'm going to use this stamp that comes in the set. And what you do is you ink it up. So I've got enough ink on there. Oh, hang on, not on that shoulder. I have now. Enough ink on there, and what you do is, I'll have to bring it down closer to me, is you go right up virtually as though you're covering the neck and just stamp down. And again, that 5-second rule. To just let that ink transfer over that dress. Look at that. It just looks as though it's been sketched. So I made up with that. And then what I'm going to do for my sentiment, to just bring it all together again, I'm using, what is the saying I'm using? Wishing you brighter days to come. And this card is for my daughter. Just lining that up. So be on the wonk. I'm just inking up my sentiment. And you'll notice I'm not using a stamp mat or nothing, and that's because these are the red rubber stamps and they've already got the cushioning in, so I don't need a stamp mat. Clean all my stamps in a minute with me stamping scrub. So there's our image and our sentiment. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that back in, and that's just going to sit on the top there. And I've also cut off some ribbon. I should have put that on that other layer really, shouldn't I? No, I'm not. I'm just going to go with that and then do my flowers and all. So I'm going to put that on the top there. So bringing our card back in. I'm going to try and line it up. And I punched out with the itty bitty punch, not the itty bitty, the bitty flower punch, that was one, and the elegant butterfly punch, and I've done them in the same colours that we've used in all the backgrounds. So what I'm going to do is, I want one of each colour on the bottom, and one of each colour on the top, and what I'm going to do is, I have my pearls, and I think I'm going to go with pearls actually. So These are just the cases I buy off Stampin' Up. I buy the CD cases to keep my dies in, and I buy these ones, the half woodman cases, to keep my pearls and stuff in. Pearls, diamantes, other embellishments. And again, I'm going to use my Sharpie if I can find it. Well, Sharpies. And all I'm going to do is push them in. And I've told you before, if you look on the bottom of the Sharpie, it has got that ridging. That just fits nicely over your pearls or your diamantes. I'm going to use my detailed glue. Just put a little blob. Very vanilla in the middle. And my soft sky. This side, a blushing bride or pink pirouette. I'm going more with the pink pirouette, I think. The blushing bride is a little bit. Should use glue dots. It's a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to do exactly the same in that top corner. Just get a piece of very vanilla and my flower punch. This is the flower punch. And I just need one. And again, I'm just going to give them a bit of life. Have I got my glue dots handy? I have. So if I go with the glue dots, remembering to put the needle back in my glue. Still want it drying up on me. So we'll go with our glue dots. So I want vanilla. Very vanilla in the centre. And I want soft sky. And I'm just going to put a butterfly on, I think. Just lift his wings up a bit and give them a bit of a curl. And I'm just using my poker tool. Just lift him up a bit. Use a glue dot. I'm just going to put him up there. these pearls that are already cut. And there's our card, ladies. Get that out the way. So there you go. I hope you like that. I hope you give it a try. And this stamp set is beautiful, I have to say. It really is beautiful. And I think I put some Winker Stella on them. So thank you very much for watching. And as I say, that was my finished card from my tutorial last night. So yeah, I hope you give that a go and let me see what you can come up with. Thanks again. Speak to you all soon. Bye. Take care. Bye.